Homeschooling involves a huge commitment, both mentally, emotionally, physically, and intellectually. It can draw a lot from you as a parent, and that is totally be expected because parenting on its own is exhausting. Adding in a new layer of being responsible for your child's education can do the exact same thing. It's easy to struggle with the fear of failure and the guilt of things when you're homeschooling. We need to make sure we set aside some time to rest and recover as parents, because if we cannot do the idea of the oxygen mask on you first and then helping other people, you cannot provide what you need to your children. You cannot give what you don't have. So I want to warn you to be careful in your homeschooling that you do not do all the things too much and commit to everything, because you will burn out. Burning out is terrible, I'll tell you that. It becomes almost unfunctionable in your everyday life. So to avoid doing burnout, you need to set aside something that's for you. You need a recharge and a reset moment. And this doesn't mean that you have to run off on a getaway weekend with the girls to be able to recharge and be set. Although, if you have the option to do that, absolutely feel free to do that. You can do little things in your day just to reset and calm down. For example, a 5-minute one that you can do is just to pop outside and breathe in fresh air. I love to run outside onto the trampoline and just lie there in the sun and breathe for a little while. Often that just resets my energy level and I'm ready to go again. You can also, in the car, turn off the radio. If you're driving by yourself to the store for some reason, or you've got kids in the car and everyone's just peaceful, turn off the noise. Just sit in silence and enjoy and recover. You can also do things that are 15 minutes long, such as take a fresh shower in the middle of the day, pray or meditate, stretch, do some fitness exercises that don't involve a whole lot of time and energy, but get your body moving and your muscles stretched. Drink your favorite drink and just breathe. Some 30-minute examples are go for a walk, do a full-out fitness video and routine, or take that stereotypical bubble bath if that's going to make you feel better. Talk to a friend, check your social media, or do a hobby. For me, I love to write. So when I have free time, I try to chip away at a few words every now and then to my various stories that I've been writing. If you have more time and you're able to actually get away, go for coffee with a friend. If it's a homeschool mom, cool, you can talk about homeschooling together, or you can completely avoid the conversation about education altogether and talk about everything else except that. Go on a date with your spouse or someone special. You can binge watch your favorite show and the kids are in bed. You can go to the spa, and of course, you can do the getaway. Now, if you have got to the point where you're feeling burnt out and you're tired and you're struggling and every single day is a challenge for you to get going, I have a few tips for you. I actually struggled with burnout pretty badly for an entire year. I couldn't function at all. Doing anything was exhausting. My main goal every single day was just to get out of bed, head downstairs, and sit in a primary room where I could see everybody throughout the day, or at least they could find me, and then to make sure that nobody died throughout the day. My goals were feed people, stay awake, survive. My tips for surviving through burnout, if you hit that point, is to number one, stop everything. You are cut everything off. No more extras, no more anything, no more obligations. Stop it all, shut it all down. Next, you're going to simplify. Make your day as easy and simple as absolutely possible. Do not commit to anything else. Do not add anything else. Find ways to make the things that you have to do in your day as simple as possible. Make the easy meals. Ask your kids to help you with the very basic of chores. Nothing complicated, no pressure, no stress. Skip school. It's absolutely okay if you hit the burnout point to just shut it down. You do not need to stress about trying to make sure your children have an education while you can barely function on your own. Take the time you need to recover first and then slowly bring back school and all the extras. Remember to soothe your soul and focus on yourself. Take some time to recover. If this means that you need to just spend an hour every day doing praying or napping, or you just need to do something special for you, like knitting or writing or whatever your special hobby is, do it. Comfort your soul, get your creative side functioning, get yourself enjoying life again. Seek some support. Being alone and struggling with burnout makes it last longer. Ask for help. Don't be afraid. I'm struggling right now. Could you really help by taking the kids for an hour? I'm struggling right now. Can you come over and help me get some meals together? I could really use a hand. Ask your spouse to do some stuff with you. I'm sure that they're more aware of what's going on than you will give them credit for. They are a great set of hands and tools to be able to help you pull through and survive, and to be able to do the things that you're obligated or feel like you need to do. Start small when it's time to go back into thing, and set small goals for yourself. Like, for example, a first small goal might be, today I'm going to get dressed. Now that sounds ridiculous, but honestly, the idea of getting dressed can be completely exhausting and overwhelming when you have no energy and no desire to do anything whatsoever. When you can finally start accomplishing little goals, don't jump right back into everyday life at full swing. Step back, see what you're doing, do little things at a time. Make sure that you have small wins that encourage you, instead of trying to go full blown into full action again. Because if you do that, you're just going to set the burnout back into action, and you're going to start back at the very beginning. Be patient with yourself. It will take time. My primary message for this particular topic is to remember that you need to spend some time taking care of yourself as a parent. This is something that I personally have failed at over the years, and I want to make sure nobody else struggles as hard as I did for an entire year. It's important to spend time for you. You have so many things that you're responsible for as a homeschooling parent. It's easy to shove yourself down to the bottom. Find a way to make yourself occasionally or frequently come to the top, and recharge yourself, and find something that's just for you, so that you don't find yourself on the edge of burnout, exhausted, tired, and wishing that you didn't have all these extra responsibilities.